thanks so much to Donna and our signature partner, Mosaic, for their sponsorship of this award and commitment to the council. We're glad that everybody could be here. One of the privileges of the Winter Institute is that we get to pause for a moment, not to debate policy or read email, review bylaws, or engage in professional development, or to spend time subscribing for free to weekly newsletters like Supersauce at supersauce.substack.com, but to recognize those that have made an immeasurable contribution to our field, to our organization, and in many ways to our lives. We also get to recognize people like Jason Anders. I got a laugh track or something underneath there, Jason. They must really love you. I say this, and well, a lot of what is to come perhaps in jest for a person who is more like a brother to me, and I am very excited for today. I don't think I'm alone in that, in fact. This Appreciation Award honors an active member whose service, leadership, and sustained commitment of time and energy have made a meaningful difference for the council and for public education across the state. I'd also like to thank Jason's wife, Michelle, who's here today also. Her sacrifice allows Jason to contribute so much to all of our lives. So thank you for that, Michelle. I'd also like to ask if you've had your life impacted in some way by Jason, because this isn't just the impact to one or two people. Put your hand up for just a second. Jason, take a look over your shoulder. That's pretty impressive, right? The impact that you've made to so many of us. It's also interesting to me that Jason was not nominated by any past president, any member of the Distinguished Service Committee, in fact, by many other people in the organization who he has made such an impact on. Not that he hasn't made an impact on all of us, but outside of that group, there are so many people here that he's made a difference for. On behalf of our colleagues and the State Council of School Superintendents and the entire committee, I'm very honored to speak on your behalf today. And the presentation is not just an honor, but perhaps what one might call an opportunity. And I've been thinking long and hard how to best utilize this opportunity. I thought about making a joke about Jason's dance moves, perhaps. Yeah, that's possible. Or his celebration with the men's hockey team in Miami. It's really contributed a great deal to that. Or even his recent Grampy mastery of the Magic Kingdom. Now he's wondering what picture could possibly come next. But I wouldn't, Jason, because in the spirit of this being an opportunity, let me say it's also an opportunity for all of us to very sincerely say to you how much we appreciate you. You built your career as a superintendent around service, collaboration, and the unwavering belief that when we strengthen leaders, we strengthen schools. When we strengthen schools, we change lives. For 20 years as superintendent of Windsor, over 20 years, after beginning there as a teacher, coach, advisor, and middle school principal, Jason has remained relentlessly focused on improving student achievement and supporting the people who make that learning possible. That kind of sustained leadership speaks to trust, credibility, and an enduring commitment to community. But while his leadership in Windsor is impressive, including sustained PLC success, being named an ambassador of model school, first in the nation, and a variety of national and state recognitions, Jason himself being recognized as the 2019 New York State Superintendent of the Year, his broader impact across this state may be even more profound. He has served as NYSCA's president in 2023-24, and always as an officer, an executive committee member, HOD member, he was present, he was engaged, he was accessible. He understood that leading the council meant serving both our members and supporting council staff. That's something I want to name and point out directly. Jason has been an extraordinary partner to NYSCA staff. He respects their expertise. He seeks their counsel. He returns calls. He reads drafts. He offers feedback. He's thoughtful and constructive. He shows gratitude. He understands that strong organizations are built not only on volunteer leadership, but on the dedication and professionalism of the people who work tirelessly behind the scenes, our NYSCA staff. He has consistently supported our executive director and team, not just in moments of celebration, but in moments of challenge, helping to navigate complex issues with steadiness, discretion, and confidence. He has modeled what it looks like for a leader to trust, to empower, and to elevate staff. His service extends across nearly every dimension of the organization. He has served on the LEAP Board of Directors, currently serving as president. He has championed leadership development as essential, not optional, to the health of our profession. He has shaped programs that support early career superintendents, strengthen cabinet-level leaders, and nurture aspiring superintendents through the New York State Superintendent's Development Program, first as a faculty member, now as co-director. He has taught in the Future Superintendents Academy and the New Superintendent Program, offering not only frameworks and strategies, but authenticity and candor. He writes, participates, presents, and contributes in any number of ways, even as a super saucer. And he reminds leaders, especially those early in their journey, that they are not alone. Perhaps most importantly, time and time again, he is there for anybody when they need him. He has served on the Executive Committee, the Commissioners Advisory Council, the Conference Committee, the House of Delegates, and the Distinguished Service Committee. He even helped update our bylaws, which is perhaps the clearest evidence of selfless service one can offer. He co-created the Blueprint Strategic Planning Service through LEAF, helping boards and district teams engage in forward-looking inclusive planning processes that are now strengthening communities across New York State. And perhaps most importantly, Jason has built relationships. He has mentored new superintendents who were overwhelmed. He has taken phone calls late at night, sometimes for hours on end. He has walked colleagues through difficult board dynamics, budget challenges, and leadership dilemmas. He has facilitated conversations where trust needed to be rebuilt. He has offered reassurance and accountability. In a profession that can feel isolating, Jason has built connection. In moments of uncertainty, he has brought clarity. In times of tension, he's modeled calm. The Appreciation Award recognizes members who have been active over a number of years and whose leadership is recognized by their colleagues and by the council. He embodies that description completely. Jason, your service has strengthened this organization. Your leadership has elevated our profession, and your friendship has enriched many of us personally. You have made the lives of children and your colleagues better. On behalf of the entire membership of NISCUS and the staff who are better because of your partnership, thank you. Congratulations on this deeply deserved recognition. It is now my privilege as your colleague and as your friend to invite you to the stage to accept this award.
Thank you so much. I'm super uncomfortable, frankly. Was really nervous, not so much about coming on the stage, but Kevin being here and not knowing what he might say. So I feel a little better. So I really want to just thank you so much. I'm really humbled by this. The truth is I've gained a whole lot more from my participation in the council than I've ever given. The mentorship, the wisdom, a lot of laughter, late night conversations, perhaps with drinks, solving problems together, the relationships that I've had the honor of building both personally and professionally has just been profound. Some of my very closest friends are in this room. Colleagues, but also our partners that have truly become close friends. And so I'm really grateful for all of you. Kevin mentioned the NISCUS staff. Those of you who are in here, you really are extraordinary. The work that you do, the heart that you serve with is unbelievable. The patience that you have, managing the egos of all of the members of the council is incredible, and we simply couldn't do our work without you, and so I just want to thank them. Service to the council has really been one of the greatest privileges of my career, but as you all know, service requires sacrifice, and the evenings, the weekends, and the long stretches away from home. Michelle, thank you for sharing me. I'm sure you're happy to share. She says, more conferences, please sign up. But your support makes everything in my life possible. She's one lucky girl. I'll just leave you with one thought. I hate that when I do this, by the way. I would just encourage folks here to step up, to take advantage of the opportunity to get involved. It's easy to sit back It's easy to second guess, to criticize, to say, no one asked me. I'll tell you, for good reason, no one asked me to step up either. No one asked me to participate, and I'm so glad that I did step forward. The friendships, the ability to sharpen your leadership, to be able to strengthen public education, to live up to that promise of learning for all doesn't happen in isolation. And so I challenge all of you in the room to consider stepping up and getting involved. Trust me, it's worth it. It's worth any sacrifice that you would give. So I'm grateful to be part of the organization, and thank you so much for this award. I really appreciate it. Thank you.